Greetings once again, heroes and villains out there. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with My Hero Academia. Previously, we learned that Gaten from the Liberation Army was part of the Himura family, much like Shoto's mother Rei. But the fall of the family and its wealth impacted them all differently. While Gaten ended up on the outskirts of the family desperate, Rei was essentially sold off to Endeavor, as we all know. But as we've seen from Gaten, the powers of the Himura family run deep and powerful. And it is during the battle between Endeavor and Dabi when Endeavor learns that Dabi intends to essentially detonate himself. Endeavor tries to launch himself and Dabi into the air, but is incapable of. And being so close to Dabi, Endeavor finds that being this close to death, something unexpected happened. Dabi has started to manifest his mother's ice ability, which seems to also be barely just keeping him still alive. But Endeavor is still desperate to get Dabi out of there, so that it is only he who ends up dying with his son, only for him to be stopped by none other than the mother of his children, Rei Todoroki. Will Shoto end up losing 3 of his family members all at once? Or will Rei's appearance and the supposed power of the Himura family end up saving the day? Join me as I find out, won't you? Alright, we see Kendo, Gunhead, and Tetsu taking down some of the people who are trying to sabotage the evacuation route. Kendo radios in. They sabotage the system's foundation. There's no hope of reactivating this thing. Okay. So they basically have to make a run for it. That sucks. Everyone out, starting with the kids and old folks. This way leads up to the surface. Once you're up top, the UA robots can transport you. Okay. And you see Death Arms helping out the old people. You see those kids from the Culture Festival who are critical of Class 1A who are also helping out old people. The people helping to evacuate say, mount the robots and give them directions. And it's raining outside. Yeah, there's a massive storm because of all the firepower going off. What a downpour, the people say. Hang on tight. Remain calm. We have more than enough robots for everyone. Above all else, don't turn back. Don't even look back. Don't stare at Dabi. There's no time to lose. We can't stick around here. Yeah, it's the kids from the remedial hero exam who are basically staring along with the people. It's like, don't look at Dabi. And then you see just this massive ball of heat off in the distance, with steam emanating off of it as the rain falls down. I didn't even realize this was a flashback as you see Rei, Fubuki, and Natsuo looking at it. My Hero Academia number 388, Toya. I have to wonder, does Dabi meet his end in this one, or does he potentially get saved, or what's left of him get saved? And Rei looks on in shock. She goes racing off to one of the robots who says, hop aboard. Natsuo and Fubuki yell out, Mom, what are you doing? And Rei says, look after your sister, Natsu. She then asks the robot, please take me to the epicenter. And the robot gives her a thumbs up saying, we exist to serve humans' desires. Haven't the robots in this series mostly kind of been against humanity for the most part? I feel like there's some reference here that I'm missing. Oh, and we then cut to the robot being melted in the heat of everything, giving the Terminator thumbs up. Oh, jeez, and you see Rei making her way through the blast of Dabi's fire, calling out for Toya. Endeavor looks at her saying, no, why are you here? Endeavor then thinks, are you trying to cool him down, Rei? You must have coated yourself with a layer of ice to get even this close. He yells at her, get away now or you'll burn to death. Rei, still making her way through, says, you mean the way you and Toya are about to die? Endeavor has no words for what she says. Dabi slowly ekes out, Mom? And Rei says, oh, Toya, I'm sorry. Dabi then looks over saying, Natsu? Fuyumi? Rei looks behind her as Natsu and Fuyumi are making their way through as well. Rei tells him, no, don't. While Fuyumi says, I can't take any more loss. He says, Toya, please, don't take everyone down with you. I can't bear to lose anyone else. And Natsu then thinks of the conversations he and Toya would have at late at night as he says, cut it out already, man. Quit causing trouble, you sorry excuse for a brother. As they all try to make their way towards both Toya and Endeavor, Endeavor thinks to himself, If I blast off and add my own heat to the mix, Toya's body is gonna blow. He then tells Dabi, please, nobody else needs to die. I should be enough. And Dabi laughs. We see another flash of what could have been. Wow, really? That's it? Huh. And every once in a while, Horikoshi is only able to get out so many pages. But only 10? Huh. I really am wondering how this is gonna go down. Because I can't see all of them die. Endeavor's put in too much work to just go out like this. I could have seen it if they were the only ones here. But now with Rei, Fuyumi, I keep getting their names wrong, and Natsu all here, it's like, really? They can't all die. And Shoto still has to show up. But I have to wonder, maybe Dabi will simply only take himself out. I really do wonder. It really sucks though. Though I get it, Horikoshi's probably really he's burning himself out. Like he's ready for this to end, but he's not rushing it, which I appreciate. But I feel like maybe he should have tried to take a break. That way he could come in with a full 20 chapters. And it's really hard to tell what is, Rei's skin being burned off and what is like that layer of ice that she coated herself with. But yeah, that's true. That's the only way they'd survive, because even Endeavor's skin is just burning off. Like, when you look at Endeavor's face, I think it's the closest to Dabi. It's just like his flesh is just melting off pretty much. Like, God. Like, that's the thing. Even if any of them live through this, they're all scarred. Like, permanently. Like, any recovery they go through, like, at this point, Natsu and Fuyumi are the only ones who get out with the least amount of damage. But I feel like Rei needs to say a little bit more. Not just an apology, but I feel like there's more she wants to say and needs to say. So I feel like maybe Dabi doesn't go out just in one big blast, but maybe just slowly fades away. After all this, it almost feels like they all need to have a proper goodbye to him. Because, I can't see him living through this. Even with a rewind bullet or whatever, like, dude, it's really intense. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I know it's the same question as last time, but, shoot. I figured the rest of them were gonna run in, because it's like, the moment Rei showed up, I'm like, her kids are closely behind. But I know Shoto has to show up, but what does Shoto end up doing to help this situation? What is it about his ability that'll help to get this situation under control? Because I figured maybe Rei's ability would cause her to be able to maybe rapidly cool them both down enough, but it seems like even now, like, she's barely keeping them all alive. But I want to hear from you. But also remember to subscribe for more My Hero Academia. And until then, thanks for watching. I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.